as far as like learning, people are going to know you're American right off the bat if you are American. And it is very hard. Very few missionaries actually get to the point where they can speak well enough that Russians don't know that they're Americans, like to disguise their accent. You always will have an accent, or your grammar, or just the way you even form sentence structures. A Russian will be able to tell. And so, I don't know, I wouldn't worry too much about trying to perfect the language, but just really trying to express yourself, because they're very expressive people. They love poetry. I can't tell you how many times I had somebody write me a poem, and they really appreciate beauty. But like, one cool thing about Russians is they love to help. They love to help you. Like, if you, and they also love to correct you, so don't be offended if they correct you too much. They're just a very, like, things should be right. This is the way things should be. But so many times when I was sitting on a bus or something and I had a language question, I just ask the person next to me and be like, hey, how do you say this? Or I didn't understand what that meant. And they would, you know, it was a great, like, kind of entryway to just get talking to them and asking them about it. They love helping with language. The members are so understanding, and will also help you out. And even if it's what seems to you the poorest explanation of the first vision or something, you could have said in Russian, you know, it'll be okay. I think universally for all missions, that the language of the Spirit transcends whatever language might be coming out of your mouth. So if you really work on just trying to express yourself, saying things that you would actually say, working on that, that will help you the most in being able to communicate, not just speak the language, but really communicate with people. It is a super hard language, and the grammar is a beast. And that's kind of part of why I'm majoring in it, is so I can just say, hey, you know what? I did master Russian. It didn't beat me. But yeah, just kind of keep working at it. If you just don't give up and just keep working on the language every day, you will get to a point where you can express yourself freely. I've talked to a lot of missionaries, and they said usually about like 3 months into the mission, they felt fairly comfortable with being able to, you know, get groceries, and like, as far as like language, you kind of feel like you can get around. You can at least communicate what you need, like as far as like basic needs. 3 months, usually you feel pretty comfortable, and you feel like, okay, I've got my feet on the ground, like I can kind of make my way around. This should be fine. So, yeah.